Major geopolitical changes drive home the need to ensure security and stability in the Arctic as we see more strategic competition in the region. Russia's war on Ukraine has global implications, including in the Arctic, where Russia has even used its military facilities on the Kola Peninsula to attack Ukraine. After almost 1,000 days of full-scale war, Ukraine continues to bravely and successfully fight back against the Russian aggression. And they are supported in their right to self-defense by 50 nations around the world, including NATO allies. Our unprecedented military and financial support to Ukraine is not charity, but an investment in our own security. Also here in the High North. Ladies and gentlemen, for many years, constructive cooperation and peaceful dialogue benefited the Arctic and the nations in the region, including Russia. And this has accurately been described as High North, low tension. Unfortunately, this is no longer the case. Tensions are rising. And therefore, Arctic allies are crucial to ensure the alliance has the situational awareness and the capabilities to defend the High North and deter any potential aggressors. The historic accession of Sweden and Finland makes NATO stronger, also in the High North. And Nordic allies are investing deeply in their capabilities and equipment. And that means more jets and ships to better patrol the Nordic skies and seas, and to detect non-allied submarines, including in the Arctic. This week, during the NATO Defense Ministerial in Brussels, 13 allies launched the North Link initiative. And this will explore the development of a secure, resilient and reliable multinational Arctic satellite communications capability. 4 weeks ago, we witnessed another significant milestone in Nordic defense cooperation, when the chiefs of defense of Denmark, Finland, Iceland, Norway and Sweden signed the Nordic defense concept. This deepens Nordic defense collaboration. And that couldn't have come at a better time, because Russia is continuing to ramp up its military presence in the Arctic, which is home to the Northern Fleet, nuclear submarines, missile facilities, airfields, radar stations and troops. Now, Russia's largest force is stationed on the Kola Peninsula, which shares a border with Norway and Finland. In September, Russia conducted a major naval and air exercise in the Arctic Ocean called Ocean 24 and reportedly deployed 2 nuclear submarines under the Arctic polar ice cap. We are also increasingly witnessing cooperation between Russia and China in this region. And this cooperation has a clear military aspect to it. China joined Russia in the Ocean 24 exercise. And at the start of this month, China's Coast Guard vessels entered the Arctic Ocean for the first time, patrolling the waters jointly with Russian ships. Now, 2 years ago, the Chinese ambassador to Iceland accused me of paranoia and arrogance when I predicted at this conference that China would go into the Arctic Ocean. And as it turns out, it was, in a way, unfortunately, an accurate prediction. And this particular Sino-Russia mission underscores the growing and concerning cooperation between Beijing and Moscow, also in the Arctic. Russia is also increasingly cooperating with China on minerals and shipping routes, which could affect stability in polar regions. In June, Russia's state nuclear agency Rosatom and a major Chinese shipping company announced a partnership to establish a year-round container shipping line along the Arctic Northern Sea route. Last month, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov vowed that Moscow would defend its interest in the Arctic, both in diplomatic and military terms. As one can expect from a defensive alliance, NATO will also defend its interest in this region.